Welcome back, everybody. Today we're kicking off a playthrough of the story portions of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. If you pay close attention to the Long Plays channel, you'll notice that I've already uploaded the portion where I kind of leave the initial plateau. Basically, I uploaded a video already that skips the tutorial section. However, what I'm realizing through my playthrough, and you can tell by looking in the upper left-hand corner that I'm pretty far through the playthrough here as I'm recording what I'm saying, there's really not much story that's told other than what's in the tutorial. So I'm going to go back and kind of do a just a quick playthrough of the tutorial as well, but if you're just watching this playlist in order, this is going to be the first video for you anyway. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is a Nintendo Switch game, at least that's where I've been playing it, and man, the exploration is just incredible. As with any Zelda game, you're tasked with defeating Ganon, and this game is just beautiful. And this art style and even the way that the world works in this, from sunrises and sunsets to different weather and different temperatures, that sort of thing. It is different climates and biomes. It's just incredible. So if you haven't played it, I hope you enjoy this. And if you have played it, I hope you enjoy sticking around. Basically, what these videos are going to be is this first one will be kind of the initial tutorial up on the Great Plateau. The second video is leaving the Great Plateau and some initial exploration. And then after that, I get into the stories of each of these divine beasts. This big old thing back behind me here. There are 4 of those, and there is a story element of a few hours relating to each one of those. And I'll have videos on all of those. I'm not going to do a video for each of the or for just generally exploring everywhere that I've been. You can tell this little green line shows everywhere that I have traveled in this. I'm not going to be doing that. But so anyway, this will be kind of a reasonably quick way to get some just general commentary and my thoughts on this masterpiece of a game without, 40 hours of exploration as I figure out how to actually get the Master Sword, which I'm currently using on my back there. So I hope you enjoy this, and of course, let me know about any other games you'd like to see, kind of, even some of these abridged commentary playthroughs of that, where I just kind of focus on the story bits, or games you'd just generally like to know my thoughts on. I do always appreciate it. Okay, here we go with the new start. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Keep in mind, this is playable on a handheld console, the Nintendo Switch. This is incredible. Find that sound a little unsettling.
Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Wake up, Link.
Interesting. All right. All right. So this is the titular Link, the character, or the player character of pretty much every Zelda game.
That is a Sheikah slate. Take it. It will help guide you after your long slumber.
Sheikah Slate, a mysterious tablet with a glowing center. You've never seen this device before, and yet there's something familiar about it. I will just point out that the English voice acting in Breath of the Wild is notoriously cheesy, so I do apologize. Okay. Looks like we got a chest here. Well-worn trousers. Ah, yes. Inventory. Put on some pants. I will the capris. I will reluctantly put on these capris, but I do not approve of this fashion sense, good sir. Old shirt. All right. You know what? We're gonna go bare-chested. We're gonna go bare-chested. We can, of course, run here.
Hold the Sheikah slate up to the pedestal. That will show you the way.
Okay. Imagine just like waking up out of a sleep and like you've just got this voice in your head. I'm having some kind of psychotic episode. Authenticating. Sheikah slate confirmed. Goodness gracious.
Link, you are the light. Our light. That must shine upon Hyrule once again. Now go.
Okay. I can do that. We gotta jump. Oh, nope. Jump. There we go. Sprint. Oh. Ah, okay. So stamina gauge. Good. Man, that's pretty. Nope. I'll tell you what, I have seen that little cutscene of leaving the cave and coming up here. I don't know, maybe 4 times all total, including when I first played this game back upon launch. It gives me goosebumps every time. They just did so well with the swelling music and that. So I'm a sucker for good design when it comes to like showcasing the environment. Tree branch. Wooden branches such as this are pretty common, but it's surprisingly well balanced. It doesn't do much damage, but can serve as a weapon in a pinch. Use weapon. Okay. Aha! On guard. Change weapon. Yeah, no problem. Hylian shroom. A common mushroom found near trees around Hyrule. Eat it to restore half a heart. Alright. There's a lot of collecting to be done in this game, if you want there to be. Big old rock. Let's go see what this guy has to say as I continue running around shirtless. The rules of Hyrule will not thrust clothing upon me, sir. Okay. Little warthog running around back there. There's a lot of wildlife in this too. Oh, even some little bugs right there. All right, let's go see what this guy has to say. Baked apple. Direct heat has softened and sweetened this apple. Eat it to restore 3/4 of a heart. I beg your pardon. I do believe that is my baked apple. You can't just go around taking whatever you please. Forgive me, I couldn't resist pulling your leg. Please help yourself. An apple and an open flame make for a succulent treat. It is a bit strange to see another soul in these parts. Who are you? Me? I'll spare you my life story. I'm just an old fool who has lived here alone for quite some time now. I hope you'll permit me a question if I may be so bold. Are you not chilly? Where are we? Answering a question with a question. That is fair enough. As I cannot imagine our meeting to be a simple coincidence, I shall tell you. This is the Great Plateau. According to the legend, this is the birthplace of the entire kingdom of Hyrule. That temple there, long ago it was the site of many sacred ceremonies. Ever since the decline of the kingdom 100 years ago, it has sat abandoned in a state of decay. Yet another forgotten entity, a mere ghost of its former self. Okay. You got like some recommendations? What should I do here? Ho ho! What are you doing? I'm relaxing by the fireside, of course, although I'll need to cook myself another baked apple at some point. Simple foods such as apples are fine to eat raw, but roasting them on a fire makes them tastier and more nutritious. I shall be here for some time. Please let me know if I may be of service. Yeah, man, I just asked you. Torch. This torch will stay lit once ignited, but if you put it away, the flame will be extinguished until you light it again. Okay. Well then, just help yourself to that torch there. And how, may I ask, are you planning to use it? As a weapon or to set things on fire, of course. That is rather unnerving. Please be cautious with that around any dry grass that may catch fire. You know, there are plenty of monsters in this area. That torch would make a good weapon if need be. However, do not just swing it around without purpose. You must face your opponents and lock your sights on them. Okay, lock on button. But like, what do you want me to do here? I mean, he talked about that that shrine. I suppose we'll go check that out. Let's see. Woodcutter's axe. A woodcutter's tool of choice for felling trees. Its formidable weight and uneven balancing make it a slow, inefficient weapon. Oh, we can throw weapons too. Very good. Just a random circle of, Whoop.
Link,
Psychotic episode.
head for the point marked on the map in your Sheikah slate.
Okay. Check the Sheikah slate. Alright. I should point out that I am playing with the the Nintendo Switch Pro controller, and I'm of course recording through a PC. So okay, we're going over that way. But I mean, as one is to do in a Zelda game, we might get a little distracted. Let's see here. We got a random circle. Let's do this. What's my jump button? Nope. Ha! You found me. This is Korok. Huh? You're not Hestu? But you can see me? I didn't know your kind could see the children of the forest. Well, if you run into Hestu, please return this to him. A Korok seed. This small seed was given to you by a Korok. It has a distinct smell. If you gather a bunch of them, you never know what may happen. Oh, and my friends are hiding in lots of different places too. Don't be shy about poking your nose into suspect places. Okay. Intriguing, but little stuff like that, you know, kind of potential. I mean, it's too intentional to be random, of course, but that sort of thing is all over this map. And ultimately what they do is, as you collect those Koroks, you can eventually exchange them for increased inventory slots, which is hugely important. Oh, we got a bad guy, something or other down there. I'll go ahead and go with the old axe here. So I know I'm supposed to get over. I don't want to. I have like no armor. I'm going shirtless. I don't care what anybody says. Oh, there's a bad guy right there. There's one down there. Well, you've got a club though. I would like that club, please. May I have your club? Goodness gracious. Haha, we got it. A crude bokoblin club made to clobber small prey. It is essentially a stick, so its durability is low. Ah, he's upset that I stole his club. Sorry, man. Oh, then you throw a rock at me? That's not cool. All right. Bokoblin horn. The severed horn of a bokoblin, a creature often encountered on the plains of Hyrule. It isn't edible, but it can be tossed into a stew with some critters to make an elixir. Breath of the Wild has a pretty remarkable cooking and stewing system, as they just described it. What is this? Like oh, an old fountain or something? That's really cool. That's some good world building right there. Alright, we're going over there. Oh, yeah. This game also has physics. Oh, no. Oh, the other one's just scared. I am so sorry about your friend. Oh, I mean, he seems to have gotten over it pretty well, so that's good. Just like poor Frank. We were just sitting here, minding our own business, and then rocks literally fell from the sky. You gonna get me with a stone again here? There we go. Alright. Okay. Oh. Bokoblin horn and a bokoblin fang. A tooth obtained from a bokoblin. It's worn down and not very sharp, but it's still pretty hard. Cook it alongside a critter to make an elixir. Alright. Okay, where am I going? I'm getting sidetracked with murdering the locals. As one does. Let's see. Oh. We have enemy combatants. So I'm going to that thing. Hang on. Is the horn a better... Yeah, or the club, the bokoblin clubs. A little bit higher damage for me here. A little tiniest bit of music creeping in. Ooh. Traveler's Sword, a very common sword often kept by travelers to fend off small beasts. It's fairly durable, but a bit unreliable against monsters. Boko shield. A bokoblin-made shield created by attaching a handhold to any flat tree bark picked up off the ground. It's pretty shoddy, so don't expect it to last very long. Raise your shield. Okay. No, I don't have any room for more weapons. We'll drop a tree branch here. Pick up that traveler's sword. Arrow. A bundle of 5 common arrows. The shafts of these arrows were carved from the wood of a sturdy tree. Another bokoblin horn. Good. Alright, here's where we're going. Place the Sheikah slate in the pedestal. Even Link's like, what? What do you mean? Sheikah Tower activated. Please watch for falling rocks. That's really good music. There's such good music in this game, too. Oh, my goodness. It's subtle. Great Plateau Tower. Distilling local information. Regional map extracted.
Try to remember. You have been asleep for the past 100 years. The beast. When the beast regains its true power, this world will face its end.
Okay. Certainly looks creepy.
You must hurry, Link. Before it's too late.
I got like 60 hours of fetch quests I gotta take care of before I... Follow the Sheikah slate. Alright. Oh. What am I supposed to do? Oh, I suppose I gotta pick it up. Nope, already picked up. Okay. Yeah, should be able to kind of climb, crawl, walk. No! Ugh, come on now. That was not how that should have gone. Got a game over on the tutorial, everybody. All right. You can kind of hop down the side of that thing, but once I overshot, I needed to just turn around, and just crawl down the wall like a mountain climber, basically. Okay, let's try that again. There we go. I do also, yeah, have the ability to climb the walls there, but this is the... Uh-oh. Got something orange over there. Come on now. Are you serious? Wow. All right. It happens. That's just what I'm going to keep telling myself. It happens. There we go. If I have to literally climb down this thing, I will, but I don't want to have to do that. Here we go. Okay. Now we're on a good trend. There we go. What a harrowing experience. My, would seem we have quite the enigma here. This tower and others just like it have erupted across the land, one after another. It's almost as though a long-dormant power has awoken quite suddenly. If you do not mind me asking, did anything odd occur while you were atop that tower? I heard a voice. Well now, a voice you say? And did you happen to recognize this mysterious voice? No. I see. Well, that is unfortunate. I assume you caught sight of that atrocity enshrouding the castle. That is Calamity Ganon. 100 years ago, that vile entity brought the kingdom of Hyrule to ruin. It appeared suddenly and destroyed everything in its path. So many innocent lives were lost in its wake. For a century, the very symbol of our kingdom, Hyrule Castle, has managed to contain that evil, but just barely. There it festers, building its strength for the moment it will unleash its blight upon the land once again. It would appear that moment is fast approaching.
Oh.
I must ask you, courageous one, do you intend to make your way to the castle? I do. I had a feeling you would say that. Here on this isolated plateau, we are surrounded on all sides by steep cliffs with no way down. If you were to try and jump off, well, no death could be more certain or more foolish. Of course, if you had a paraglider like mine, that would be quite another story. Hand it over! Certainly, why not? But there is no such thing as a free item in this world, you know. Let's see now. How about I trade it for a bit of treasure that slumbers nearby? The isolated plateau. Open the adventure log. Come, let me show you something. Where are we going? Do you see that structure there, the one with the strange light? It began glowing at the exact moment those towers rose up from the ground. All right. I would think such a place might house some sort of treasure, wouldn't you? Treasure for the paraglider. A fair exchange, I believe. So I gotta go explore that thing. Alright, we got a bokoblin. They're dancing. A dance troupe of bokoblins over there. We'll try going this way. This better not be a Ponzi scheme. Or like a pyramid scheme where I go and collect treasure and then I get 3 people to go and collect more treasure and then they get 3 people. And then eventually I get my paraglider. These things are kind of ominous. Very pivotal role in the game that they haven't yet discussed, but I'm sure we will learn about them soon. Okay. What happens? Oh, there we go. If your stamina wheel runs out, you'll be too tired to do certain actions until it fills up again. So I can't just mad sprint everywhere all the time. Alright. And that is some clear water. Omen Ow Shrine. Sheikah Slate confirmed. Travel gate registered to map. Okay, so I can fast travel here. Access granted. That's some technology right there. Let's examine and it's an elevator. Interesting. To those who set foot in this shrine, I am Omen Ao. In the name of the goddess Hylia, I offer this trial. Magnesis. Well, we got one of these things. Sheikah Slate authenticated. Distilling rune. Magnesis. Manipulate metallic objects using magnetism. Grab onto metallic objects using the magnetic energy that pours forth from the Magnesis rune. Objects held in the magnetic snare can be lifted up and moved freely. Rune extracted. Use rune. Okay. Alright, so we've got two magnetic things here. Where are we even trying to get to? Oh. It's just like a... Ah! Okay, so we can lift it up. Move it further and closer. Sling it on the ground. Alright. Okay, we got a box over there. Something right here. Ah, okay. Golly, this power is strong. So this little thing right here is a bad guy. Let's see if I can squish it. Alright. Just drop the brick right on him. Ancient screw. A screw used in ancient machinery. It's made of an unknown material, and no matter how many times it's turned, its threads never seem to show signs of wear. Cool. Alright, so we got a little bridge. Presumably we can use this right here. Oops. There you go. Yep. Alright. This is the end. Pretty good, pretty easy. Pretty straightforward. You have proven to possess the resolve of a true hero. I am Oman Ao, the creator of this trial. I am a humble monk, blessed with the sight of goddess Hylia and dedicated to helping those who seek to defeat Ganon. With your arrival, my duty is now fulfilled. In the name of the goddess Hylia, allow me to bestow this gift upon you. Please accept this spirit orb. No. Think that gives him like heart palpitations or something right there. Spirit orb, a symbol of courage given to those who have overcome the challenges of a shrine. May the goddess smile upon you. Hey, thanks. And they just dissolve? My gosh. Let's hope we don't need these like shrines for like another Ganon encounter at some point millions of years in the future or something. Ridiculous.
Oh!
Yep. I like the music this guy has. It seems you managed to get your hands on a spirit orb. Well done. How did you know? Clairvoyance, or perhaps just something similar. As one gets older, it can become more difficult to see what is right before one's own eyes. However, that which was hidden once from view can often be crystal clear. But perhaps that's not true for everyone. Ho ho! The appearance of those towers and the awakening of this shrine. It's all connected to that Sheikah slate you carry on your hip there. What do you mean? It has been quite some time since I've seen that Sheikah slate. Long ago, a highly advanced tribe known as the Sheikah inhabited these lands. The great power of their wisdom saved the kingdom time and time again. But their ancient technology disappeared long ago, or so it is said. It is interesting, however, to think how something like that survived all this time hidden away in a shrine. These shrines are tucked away in numerous places all across this land. On this plateau alone, I believe there are still 3 more. Bring me the treasure from each of those shrines and I shall give you my paraglider. Oh. So I need more now? I said treasure, but I never said there would be only one treasure. Oh man, this guy. Whether it's 1 treasure or 4, what's the difference for a young go-getter like yourself? Since I'm feeling generous, I will also teach you a trick for finding shrines. It's always best to survey the area by looking around from a high point. Let's see here. How about you make your way to the top of that tower again? Are you joking? I'm afraid not, but don't worry. I have another little trick for you to share for your effort. Take a look at the map on your Sheikah slate.
Ooh.
See those blue icons? You should recognize the cave where you woke, the shrine where you came from, and the tower. You can travel instantly to any of those places with the Sheikah slate. Or so I heard quite some time ago. I do not know if it actually works as such. All right. A ruby, okay. Well, we've got magnesis here so we can get some of this stuff out of the water. Like, there would be no way for us to get to this if we didn't have magnesis. Oh, there's another one over there, too. Amber, all right. These precious stones, I should have read the description. Sorry about that. But you basically sell them and get rupees. Opal, a valuable ore that gives off a mesmerizing iridescence similar to the inside of a seashell. It contains the power of water. Okay, so the dude told me to travel. Yeah, you see the red X right there? Rip. That's where I've died. You want me to go back up there and I'm just going to die again. Dang it. All right. To save wear and tear on your weapons, try swinging heavy metallic objects around or dropping them on foes' heads. That's what I just did. All right, yeah. Oh, dude's up here again. How's this dude getting around so fast? This is ridiculous. Ho ho! I'm surprised it took you so long to catch up with an old man like me. Yeah, how did you leave an old man his secrets? Now then, I want you to join me up here so you could use this as a vantage point to search for shrines. Do you know about the scope on your Sheikah slate? Look through it and you can stick a pin anywhere you'd like to mark on the map. Okay. The pins on your map serve as a reference point for your travels. Just stick a pin anywhere you're interested. But how do you know? Experience, wisdom, instinct. Call it what you will and believe it only if you so please. Go ahead and take a look if you feel inclined to do so. Like, no, man, I'm not doing that. Oh, well, there's one right there. Okay. And place pin with A. All right. Oh, there's one. Okay. Looking for something else orange and glow. Oh, there we go. Now, he did say there were 3. So that must be all of them. Can you fly me down? Can you fly me down from here? Is that okay? Alright, let's do this. And I could, of course, warp down to, you know, that shrine, but that's what the pins did. See, they actually placed on the map, and then I can change those to a stamp if I want to. You know, I'll change that to a star. There we go. But I'll leave the other ones as they are. Alright, here we go. Oh, man. Just a little gun shy about this place right now. Little gun shy, I don't mind telling you. There we go, there we go. Like a hard mode speedrunner right here. Alright, we did it. Whew. Alright, let's head up towards this yellow one that was right over here. Pretty darn close. That certainly looks like a monster cave. Is there monsters? Yeah, there's totally going to be monsters inside that face-looking thing right there. We will avoid them. Pacifist run. Breath of the Wild pacifist run right here. Let's see. Oh, there's another one of those towers. Oops. So where is that? Oh, wow. Alright. But that's kind of one of the ways you can use to navigate, you know, figure out where you need to go with those pins. It is quite helpful that those things glow like they do. I feel like we can search some of these. Oh yeah, here we go. Ancient screw. Good, we already got one of those. Alright, so it's in here somewhere. Ancient gear. A gear used in ancient machinery. Despite being incredibly old, its build quality is leaps and bounds above anything built using current technology. Interesting. Okay. Whoop. Oh gosh. That sure sounds not good. You gotta get up! Woo! That thing shoots lasers. Big, scary, explosive lasers. I was hoping he'd shoot at me. Don't worry. In the future episodes, there are a lot of those things shooting at me. Oh, hey, what's this? What do we have here? Nintendo Switch shirt. Oh, that's part of the The expansion pass. Yeah, expansion pass bonus. A shirt with the Nintendo Switch logo on it. It's a rather rare find. So wear it with pride. Cheesy. Alright, I'm going to skip the whole intro thing, but it does the same kind of cutscene of, you know, welcome to the shrine and that sort of thing for each one of these. These shrines across Hyrule, I want to say there are 120 of these shrines, and there are more with the DLC. Maybe 140 all total? I can't recall. Oop, skip. Okay. Bomb trial. Intriguing. Sheikah Slate authenticated. Distilling rune. But these shrines get really quite elaborate with various puzzles. There are a few of the shrines that I'll be playing through as part of the commentary playthrough, but certainly not most of them. Remote bomb. A bomb that can be detonated remotely. The force of the blast can be used to damage monsters or destroy objects. There are both round and cube bombs, so use whichever best fits the situation. Rune extracted. So obviously the round bombs will roll, and the cube bomb will not. Throw it. And detonate. By golly. Got a little bit of a cooldown timer sort of thing there. That's good. Oh, we got something over here. Ah. Traveler's Claymore, a basic two-handed sword often wielded by aspiring adventurers. Its immense weight can knock enemies' shields right out of their hands. My inventory is full. Ugh. And this is one of the more frustrating parts with at least early game Legend of Zelda, was the small inventory. And when I get involved with more combat, you'll see that the weapons and the shields, basically everything, can get destroyed. Like, they have a breakage system. It is really quite fast in the early game. Whoop. Was it close enough? Did we get it? Yeah, we got it. Suppose I could have just thrown it as opposed to the using the elevator thing, or the, yeah, I suppose it's an elevator. This thing like I did. Could have just chucked it and detonated it while it was still in the air. Oh, okay. Alright, so we just need to drop. We'll roll down there. Okay, now we can go down and climb up that ladder to get to the end. But what's going on over here? Is this ball just demonstrating to me that I can launch myself across? Can I use that ball for something? Whoa! It's a good thing Link didn't get fall damage from that, you know. Amber, fossilized resin with a caramel-esque sheen to it. It's been valued as a component in decorations and crafting since ancient times. Alright. Can I magnet this ball? Oh, nope. Okay. I could probably explode it out of there, but what good would that do? It doesn't look like there's any place or way to use that ball here, so alright. Well, cool. Now we got bombs. Some of these shrines get really quite elaborate. Once again, I'll just skip the little final cutscene here, but they're going to give me another spirit orb. Symbol of courage given to those who have overcome the challenges of a shrine. May the goddess smile upon you, and you as well, before you disintegrate. Monster ingredients. If you combine monster parts dropped by fallen foes in a cooking pot with things like lizards and butterflies, you can create elixirs with special effects. Magnesis. Yep. Metal objects. You can lift it up no matter how heavy it is. Ooh, so I can explode it. Excuse me. I would really rather not. Whoa, you guys have Bokoblin arm, a skeletal arm that keeps moving even after it's severed from its body. It's kind of gross to strap to your back, but it'll do in a pinch. It's old and fragile, so it's quick to break. All right, I don't want to engage in a bunch of combat right now, just to be honest. Uh-oh. I heard one of those things wake up, but I didn't see it. Where is it? Oh, it's right there. Yeah, those things are... Try and head up towards that one if we can. We're just going to politely decline everyone's invitation for combat. No, thank you. Perfect. Get up this. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, that fire. Yeah, we got bad guys. Got bad guys around it. Wouldn't surprise me if, like, with, you know, some of these random little ponds and the flowers and stuff, that there are Koroks hiding in there. Most of the Koroks you discover just by, like, walking over them. And so it's not... Oh, bees. Boy, we could upset those bees, and those bees would go and attack those bokoblins. Not gonna do it. I don't want to do it right now. I'd feel bad. I would feel bad. Middle of the night, just suddenly getting attacked by a bunch of bees. But I don't know if we're going to be able to climb up there. Oh, but wait a second. Yeah. There are totally like little platforms for us to recuperate our stamina. Stamella shroom, a green mushroom that grows near trees in the forest. It's chock full of natural energy. Cook it to release its stamina restoration properties. All right. Oh, is this the guy? Oh, yeah. Hylian shroom, good. Aren't I a bit chilly? You know what? I am a bit chilly. Fancy that, so we meet again. What are you doing? Isn't it obvious? This body of mine isn't what it used to be. Recovering from a bout of hard work takes a while. If you're hungry, I have an empty pot you can use to cook yourself a meal. Got any tips? Simply open your inventory, grab a hold of your ingredients, and toss them in. Try to consider how the ingredients will complement one another, and you can even make a dish that increases your stamina. It's all about being creative and trying different things. Ho-ho! I'll take this pot lid. The lid of a large soup pot. It smells vaguely of poultry broth. Yum! It can take quite a beating before breaking. I'm stealing your stuff, sir. Sir, I'm stealing your stuff. Spicy pepper. This pepper is exploding with spice. Cook it to create dishes that will raise your body temperature. Ooh, and help withstand the cold. Could be good. What is this? The Old Man's Diary. Read it. On this desolate plateau, the only pleasure that brings me comfort is cooking. And today, I outdid myself. Truly, I created the perfect dish. I call it spicy meat and seafood fry. This recipe not only restores health, but it also keeps me warm, even when traveling in the snowy mountains. With this dish on my side, I no longer have need of that itchy, warm doublet. All right. I don't know how I allowed this to happen, but it seems I forgot to write down that very important recipe. I know it contained raw meat and a spicy pepper. However, I simply cannot remember what else I used. My age is catching up with me. All right. Well, if it was, you know, seafood, it was probably called seafood. I mean, I think it was... I probably want to hold on to that. Do I need another axe? I've got a big axe already. Baked apple. So you gotta double it for me? Hmm? If you're moved by any wild culinary inspirations, feel free to cook yourself a meal using the pot over there. Has the art of cooking captured your interest? I'm certain you have potential. Allow me to give you some pointers. Okay. Try to consider how the ingredients will complement one another. All right, so let's go ahead and make us something here. Highland shroom. Eat it to restore half a heart. We're gonna hold. We'll hold 2 of those. We can hold 5 things all total. And then we'll also do a couple peppers to give us some temperature stuff. And we'll cook them. We'll sit through the cutscene this first time. Spicy fruit and mushroom mix grants low-level cold resistance. This dish contrasts the sweetness of the fruit with the savoriness of mushrooms. Okay. How about I mean I've only got 3 hearts. Like if something hits me, I'm going to die. Like it's not really a matter of being overly concerned. Energizing mushroom skewer instantly fills up some of your stamina wheel. This simple mushroom packed skewer has its colorful presentation to thank for its appeal. All right. What is this? Farmer's pitchfork. A farming tool used to collect hay efficiently. It's light enough to be used by anyone. The 4 prongs are very sharp. And of course, I'm full. I'll keep the torch in case I need to set something on fire. I'm going to keep that axe for now. And we're going to hold on to that pitchfork. All right. And then we're going to use the axe over here to get across. Hopefully. Two hits. Link does not mess around. No, don't jump up there. There you go. All right. A little bit nerve-wracking, I don't mind telling you. Link don't care. He's shirtless, middle of the night. Link has no problems anywhere. Okay, so it looks like I can get up this way. Yeah, here we go. As you can see, the stamina wheel's going down just a little bit. As long as it's not raining, the dude can climb just about everything. And then once he gets somewhere that he can stand, it recovers stamina. Now, that's a little bit slow. We can also jump, but jumping uses a little bit more stamina. And honestly, I don't think that the jumping is more efficient. Rush room, a mushroom, that can grow almost anywhere but prefers ceilings and sheer cliffs. Cook it before eating to temporarily increase your movement speed. All right. That shrine is right up here, so that's where we got to get to. Oh, come on now. This one's looking a ways up there. They're all looking a ways up there. Come on. I can't say for sure, but I feel like it's more efficient to go just straight up and down and then left to right. That's more efficient than going diagonally. I don't know for sure. Man, more than vertical rock face here. Link just climbing it with his bare hands. If this was raining, he'd be slipping off of the ledges. music sounds like something's attacking me. Alright, last little bit. See if we can make it. Oh, we got something angry up here at us. What do we got? Nope. Skeletor. I'm not interested. Traveler's Spear. A spear used mainly by travelers to fend off wolves and other beasts. It's easy to hold. Whoops. Point is, it was less damage than what I'm giving out right now. Alright. We'll skip the cutscene again. We'll explore this little shrine right here. Whoops. See what we can do once we get down in there. Targeting, yeah. Targeting's a big deal. Those little helpful tips. Oh, the stasis trial. We got a lot of stuff moving. A lot of stuff moving up in here. I wish that we could skip this little bit of cutscene sometimes, but that's okay. We'll be done getting these runes reasonably soon. Stasis. Stop the flow of time for an object. Stops an object in time while storing its kinetic energy. The stored energy will act upon the object when the flow of time resumes. Making good use of the stored energy can move even the largest objects. Alright. Okay, so we can... And boop! There we go. Alright, but I didn't hit it or anything, so it didn't, like, build up additional energy. Oh boy. There we go. Is there something over here? No. Okay. Oh, they're giving me a big ol' hammer. Tells me I'm probably gonna need a big ol' hammer. Iron sledgehammer. This large iron sledgehammer was originally used for mining, but it works reasonably well as a weapon too. Oh, there's a treasure chest back there, huh? Would be reasonably easy to go get. You know, sprint in there right now. You'd be able to get to the other side and then just wait for the next fall. That's okay. I am not too worried about it since this is not the save file that I'm going to be using. Okay. So we stop time for this thing and then we can hit it. Woo, we launched it. By golly. It ended up back behind the, Oh boy, no, it just got blasted right off the platforms. Sorry about that. That's pretty cool. There's a lot of, physics tricks you can do, with the physics in this game and the ability to stop time on some things and whatnot. It's a pretty, you know, as a pilot, I find the physics system in this pretty fun to use. And eventually, of course, we will get that paraglider. And then we'll have some gliding we can do. By golly. It's going to be great. All right. Restoring hearts. You can replenish your health by consuming fruits and veggies you've collected. Yep. I was hoping that that guy would give me his warm doublet, but I don't know. Oh. I don't know what. Imagine being on the other end of like where that thing lands. Like, no. Traveler's Bow, a small bow used by travelers for protection. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it can be used to attack from a distance. Okay. Good. Good to know. It's right there is where we're going. Is there a way to get up there? Butterfly, butterfly, butterfly. No, we almost had it. Can totally catch insects also. Temperature is getting dangerously low. Find warmth soon or you'll take damage. Where's the guy? I was hoping he'd give me the doublet. That's okay. I've got that meal. Six minutes of cold resistance. Can I go up there? Do I even want to go up there? Just trying to avoid combat to get over to that shrine. It's over there somewhere. Top of that mountain, maybe? I don't remember. You know those are some, like, beefy peppers when I can just sprint in here shirtless in capris. Who knows even what my footwear is like right now? Like, I didn't equip, like, boots. Are these just Uggs? Are these the Legend of Zelda equivalent of Uggs right here? I bet they are. I totally bet they are. Oh, we still got a ways to go. Hope this 6 minutes of cold resistance is going to be enough. I'm a little bit worried about it. I know that there is a way that that guy will give you his doublet. His warm doublet, so you don't have to worry about the cold so much just during this initial part, but I don't remember what the requirement is to do it. Or for him to give it to you. Generally, whenever there's a high peak, there's going to be a Korok at the top of it. There's some sort of treasure chest, or, I mean, heck, just a beautiful view, frankly. When in doubt, explore up. Oh, we got birds. Oh, they disappeared. Oh, the anti-aircraft fire got the birds. Oh. Oh, just amber. All right. What are you doing up here? I enjoy gazing out at the world from here. Breathtaking views. It may be the best place to get a full view of the entire plateau. Use your scope to look for shrines. When you locate one, place a pin on your map as a marker. You did well to make it this far without proper clothing. Oh, please take this warm doublet as a reward for your tenacity. Hey, a warm pullover typically worn by mountain folk. Its sturdy fabric and thick gloves are great for retaining body heat. I assume you'll want to try it on right away, yes? I thought you might be eager to see how it looks. It's quite fetching. Well, I suppose it matters not. It's yours now. Do take care to put it on before you get too cold, though. I don't need your clothes, old man. I'm not doing it. See, if I had the paraglider, I could just leap off of here. Where am I going? Hang on. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. I could snowboard down. I have not explored that option a whole lot, so I'm not terribly confident in my ability to do it well. Oh. That's a Korok hidey hole if I've ever seen one. 3 minutes. 3 minutes of cold resistance left. Let's get this Korok, though. Come on. Ow. Shoot. I need to just drop it. Boop. You found me. Korok seed. And as you get, I literally think in this game there are 999 of those Koroks hidden around, just hidden all over Hyrule. And, yeah, if you decide to play this at some point, be sure to look up whether it's worth going and finding all 999 of those. I don't think that it is. Let's see. We'll go ahead and go. Man, that is a big sword. Look at that. It's like double the size of Link right there. I don't want to just... I mean, I do. Actually, yeah. I'm just going to sprint by the... Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. You guys are like... Oops, that's not what I wanted. Oh. Don't blow up the bomb. It ended up right next to me. That was not exactly what how I was hoping that would go. There we go. Okay, another shrine, final one here of the tutorial area. Let's see. I don't remember what this one is. No stone unturned. Wildlife taking shelter under a rock will sometimes jump out when you lift up their hiding place. Makes sense. Cryonis. Ah, okay. Let's see what we've got. Sheikah Slate authenticated distilling rune. Yep. Cryonis. Create a pillar of ice from a water surface. Builds ice pillars that are very stable. These pillars can be used as stepping stones or as obstacles. Use Cryonis on an ice pillar to break it. Rune extracted. Okay. So we could probably build one to like climb up here. This is a lot easier, I will point out. With the Nintendo Switch's gyroscopic controls. Not having those, for, like with the Pro controller is kind of tough. That's fancy. Fancy. Oh. I do not want to have to wreck you, but I will indeed. There we go. Yeah, I may be able to come back and get me, but do I seriously have to come and kill you? There we go. These little guardian things are ridiculous. Ancient spring, a spring used in ancient machinery. It's light and buoyant enough to float on water and no matter how many times it's compressed, it never loses tension. Well, good for them. Ridiculous. Boop. All right. Can we make it? With the jump. We made it. Okay, where are we going? Okay, I am just not worried about what's in there. Let's proceed. We are out of our cold, slight warming effect from that food dish I made. So we are going to need to fast travel to somewhere. Maybe back to the tower or something. I don't want to go back to the tower. I'm going to fall to my death again. I don't want to do it. Rumor has it, forest spirits called Koroks like to hide in unexpected spots, never pass up an opportunity to investigate things that look out of place. Perfect guard. When equipped with a shield, if you press A to deflect a monster's attack at just the right moment, you will be rewarded with the chance to counter-attack. Oh.
Oh!
Yep. With this, you have now acquired all of the spirit orbs from the shrines on this plateau. Extraordinary. That means it's finally time. Link, it's finally time for me to tell you everything. But first, examine an X on your map where the 4 shrines as the end points. Oh, with the 4 shrines as the end points. Find the spot where those lines intersect. I shall wait for you there. Do you understand? Where 2 lines connecting the shrines would cross, there I will be waiting. Yeah, Link's cold, I get it. Guys, he's, 2 lines connecting the shrines. And this line goes over here. He's at the Temple of Time is where he is. So we'll fast travel as close as we can. And then we will head over there. Let's see here. If you do happen to stick around for the second episode, because that was the first one that I had recorded in, actually in time, I was still using the Japanese voice acting, and so, even some of these cutscenes that we have, just in that second episode, I end up kind of reading the subtitling, but don't let that scare you away if you didn't like it. I've got from the third episode on, everything is with the English voice acting. I don't know, in hindsight, I don't know why I thought. Well, I think I only did the leaving the plateau part as like episode number 2 as my first upload, just to see if anybody was even interested in Breath of the Wild, and I did it for Father's Day, and my daughter kind of likes to watch this game and likes to try and play it. She'll get there at some point, and me even just playing it a little bit for that really kind of reignited my interest in it, and so I decided to just do all the story playthrough stuff. So anyway, I kind of backed into a commentary, a commentary playthrough of the story parts of this. It wasn't in the master plan or anything. All right, so we can go talk to this glowy thing here. Pray. You who have conquered the shrines and claimed their spirit orbs, I can offer you great power. It appears that you have claimed 4 spirit orbs. In exchange for 4 spirit orbs, I will amplify your being. So tell me what it is that you desire. An additional heart container, an additional amount of stamina, or never mind. We'll just do stamina. You wish to expand your stamina wheel? Yes? That is correct. I shall grant you the power you seek. Thing's pretty huge. Stamina vessel. The size of your stamina wheel has been increased, allowing you to perform more actions before getting tired. Boop. There we go. Go and bring peace to Hyrule.
Oh!
Whoop. The blessing of the goddess has made you that much more resilient, I see. Here I am. Get up here, quickly. Oh, man. The roof? Serious? You couldn't have just been like... Whoa, that was a... I don't think we're gonna make that. Maybe we could climb up that leg right there to save us some stamina. Got an ancient screw for the search off that guy. This thing. Oh, come on now. Come on now. Come on. What is happening? All right. Let's just try and go. Looks like there might be a ledge up there. Yeah, I think we can stand on this. There we go. Couple quick leaps. Link, the surprisingly accomplished mountain climber. Man, some of these leaps this guy makes are just harrowing. Let's see, where was he? Is he inside this bell tower thing? If I was him, that's where I would be. Yep, there we go. Okay.
Well done there, young one. Now then, the time has come to show you who I truly am. I was King Rome Bosphoramos Hyrule. I was the last leader of Hyrule, a kingdom which no longer exists.
Nice.
The Great Calamity was merciless. It devastated everything in its path, a century ago. It was then that my life was taken away from me. And since that time, here I have remained in spirit form. I did not think it wise to overwhelm you while your memory was still fragile. So rather than that, I thought it best to assume a temporary form. Forgive me. I think you are now ready. Ready to hear what happened 100 years ago.
Dude is straight up a ghost.
To know Calamity Ganon's true form, one must know the story from an age-long past. The Demon King was born into this kingdom, but his transformation into malice created the horror you see now. Stories of Ganon were passed from generation to generation in the form of legends and fairy tales. But there was also a prophecy. The signs of a resurrection of Calamity Ganon are clear, and the power to oppose it lies dormant beneath the ground. We decided to heed the prophecy and began excavating large areas of land. It wasn't long before we discovered several ancient relics made by the hands of our distant ancestors. These relics, the divine beasts, were giant machines piloted by warriors. We also found the Guardians, an army of mechanical soldiers who fought autonomously. This coincided with ancient legends, oft repeated throughout our land. We also learned of a princess with a sacred power, and her appointed knight, chosen by the sword that seals the darkness. It was they who sealed Ganon away using the power of these ancient relics. 100 years ago, there was a princess set to inherit a sacred power, and a skilled knight at her side. It was clear that we must follow our ancestors' path. We selected 4 skilled individuals from across Hyrule and tasked them with the duty of piloting the divine beasts. With the princess as their commander, we dubbed these pilots champions, a name that would solidify their unique bond. The princess, her appointed knight, and the rest of the champions were on the brink of sealing away Ganon. But nay. Ganon was cunning, and he responded with a plan beyond our imagining. He appeared from deep below Hyrule Castle, seized control of the Guardians and the Divine Beasts, and turned them against us. The champions lost their lives, those residing in the castle as well. The appointed knight, gravely wounded, collapsed while defending the princess. And thus, the kingdom of Hyrule was devastated absolutely by Calamity Ganon. However, the princess survived to face Ganon alone.
Link, you are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
That princess was my own daughter, my dear Zelda. And the courageous knight who protected her right up to the very end. That knight was none other than you, Link. You fought valiantly when your fate took an unfortunate turn. And then, you were taken to the Shrine of Resurrection. Here you now stand, revitalized 100 years later. The words of guidance you have been hearing since your awakening are from Princess Zelda herself. Even now, as she works to restrain Ganon from within Hyrule Castle, she calls out for your help. However, my daughter's power will soon be exhausted. Once that happens, Ganon will freely regenerate himself, and nothing will stop him from consuming our land. Considering that I could not save my own kingdom, I have no right to ask this of you, Link. But I am powerless here. You must save her, my daughter, and do whatever it takes to annihilate Ganon. Somehow, Ganon has maintained control over all 4 divine beasts, as well as those guardians swarming around Hyrule Castle. I believe it would be quite reckless for you to head directly to the castle at this point. I suggest that you make your way east out to one of the villages in the wilderness. Follow the road out to Kakariko Village. There you will find the Elder Impa. She will tell you more about the path that lies ahead. Consult the map on your Sheikah slate for the precise location of Kakariko Village. Make your way past the twin summits of the dueling peaks. From there, follow the road as it proceeds north.
Go on. Here's the paraglider, just as I promised. An item that you received from the king on the Great Plateau. It allows you to sail through the sky. Press X while you're in the air to use it. Whew. With that, you should be able to safely fly off the cliffs surrounding this area. And I think that's it. I've told you everything I can. Link, you must save Hyrule. Destroy Ganon. Main quest. No problem. Just make it happen. Got a nice soldier's bow there. Here, we'll travel up here real quick. And we're supposed to go seek out Impa. Goodness gracious. What I realized with how I had done this what I realized when I did that kind of video, the video number 2 starts with me right up here, and it's kind of me going and talking to Impa and that sort of thing. But like that story dump that the king of Hyrule just gave us, like is pretty much most of the story that's in the game. And so I knew that I had to come back and do this. If I was going to do a story commentary playthrough, I was going to have to come back and redo the initial part of it. So, stick around for the subsequent, freeing all of the divine beasts. There's one of them right there. There's one crawling around over here. Oh, there's another one. And then there's one that's making all that fog over there. Or maybe it's right there. It's making all that fog over there. And the other one we can't see from here, but he's back behind those mountains. Big old camel-looking thing. Anyway, check back in. Keep an eye on the playlist in the pinned comment if you are interested just in the story playthrough here. Again, if you jump straight into episode 2 from this, I'm going to be talking a little bit about just kind of an introduction to the game and my thoughts on it. That was, as I said, episode 2 in this particular playlist was an initial kind of freestanding episode, so I talk about some of these things as though it's not part of a series. So sorry about that, but things just change when you're not a full-time content creator. So I'm glad, I hope you guys enjoy it, and I know that I've certainly had a good time playing it. At this point, as you saw from my other character at the very beginning of this, I'm in a position to basically go and battle Ganon anytime. So perhaps even later on the day that I'm actually recording this, later this very same day, I'm going to actually end up going and entering Hyrule for the first time in my time. Link striking a pose. Entering Hyrule Castle and battling Ganon for literally the first time in my Zelda experience. Even with the other Zelda games, I've never really reached the end. I haven't played all the way through them, even for the ones that I have enjoyed. At any rate, I hope you enjoyed, and stick around for the rest of the series. And of course, thanks for watching.